Hello YouTube, what is up, and welcome to my channel, Half Right Face Productions. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, smash the bell for notifications. You can follow me on Instagram. Really quick rundown: I'm a military YouTuber, US Army. I do a lot of military content, put it together just for you. And in this video, I want to talk about Space Force jobs, right? Because in the previous video, right before this one, I said that I would go to the actual website and look at some of their jobs for the Space Force. All right, so here we are. We are at airforce.com. We're under careers, and what I want to see is I want some straight up. I want a straight up Space Force job. And I'm saying that because right now what's happening in the Space Force, the ranks are being filled by the Air Force. So with that being said, they're probably using a lot of jobs from the Air Force that are already existing, just to make it easy and just start filling the ranks. Because anyway, once Space Force is operating on all four cylinders, a lot of the jobs would probably be online with the other branches anyway. All right, so here we go. Over 200 career. Yeah, this is the Air Force. Okay, let's look at all careers. All right. And I was here before, so the internet cookies already selected what I was looking for. So I am a 31 Bravo military police. I am interested in space police. So I highlighted space and law enforcement, and let us see what comes up. All right, and okay, so these are all the jobs. You can tell all the photos have soldiers wearing, or airmen wearing Air Force uniforms. And then you got the title of the jobs, and it's broken down, either it's enlisted or officer. Let me just explain that really quick, right? That is important when you're thinking about joining the service. If you're thinking about going the officer route, you need to, there's a certain amount of credits, college credits, that you need to join the officer branch. For enlisted, it's not like that. Typically, you just need to have a high school diploma or a GED to kind of go the enlisted route. But anyway, let's keep going down. Load more careers. I wanted to. Is there any kind of space police stuff? Okay, so we're kind of getting into the law enforcement, because there's JAG officer, paralegal, special investigations officer. That's kind of, I guess that would be like your CID version, right? Criminal investigators. Load more. Radio frequency. That's your communication signal. That's communications. Computer programming contracting officer. That's actually a new MOS, a relatively new MOS in the Army. Oh, here we go. Security forces. Oh, that's officer though. Oh, bam, enlisted. I want to check this out. And the guy's wearing a paintball mask. All right, he's got an aim point. I like it. Let me see. He's got his gloves cut out. Okay, so in the Army, military police, what is equivalent to military police in the Air Force? They're called security forces. So let me see if the literature in this kind of ties into Space Force. Like, what would they be doing for Space Force? Okay. Ooh, qualifications. Let me see if I qualify for this MOS. All right. Normal color vision. No history of excessive alcohol use, drug use. All right. No record of sleep disorders. No current history of ADD. Oh, I'm disqualified. Yo, I can't get this job. I guess I can be a 31 Bravo military police and have ADD, but not in the not in the Air Force. No fear of working around nuclear weapons. I just think nothing of it. No fear of heights or confined spaces. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I don't qualify for this job. I'm terrified of heights and confined spaces. No documentation of drug or gang affiliations. No, I haven't been in MS-13. No history of mood or personal disorders. No sleep disorders. Valid driver's license. Wow, this would like, man, this would like kind of, man, if the army had to go with this stuff right here, man, we'd kind of be short. But anyway, okay, here we go. All right. Oh, they got a video. Okay, let's check this out. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Yeah, I got time for that.
I wanted to do something really important.
I think I was looking to be part of something that was bigger than just myself.
We're kind of a cross between light infantry and military police, and they call us the jack of all trades because, you know, we pretty much do everything.
We don't have just one job to do. You're at a different spot every day.
A lot of it is watching a gate, guarding a flight line. You're there for a reason.
At any moment, something could happen, and you're there. You are the gateway to the Air Force, and it's your responsibility to end that threat or handle whatever situation may come your way.
We have very valuable assets on the base, including our planes, our weapons, military personnel.
It's not just a straight leg cop. You can go CADM, you can go K9, you can go Raven, which is aircraft security. You can go Dagger or deployed aircraft.
Hold on. I gotta stop it for just a second and point something out. So a lot of these clips, let me see. Well, there's one right there. That one, that one, that one. So they're just on guard duty. Like guard, they're making guard duty look very sexy, and guard duty is like in all caps boring. All right, anyway, let's go.
Different opportunities that you can find in security forces.
Working in investigations can consist of a day when you're interviewing a subject, interviewing a victim.
Reacting to an incident, arriving on scene somewhere, and keeping a cool head and being able to talk to people will do more for this job than any other skill they can teach you.
Military working dogs do both explosive and narcotics interdiction. Their key sense of smell is what sets them apart from everything. On a good day, the dogs can smell from 1,000 yards out.
Combat Arms Training and Maintenance, or CADM, basically are the ones who teach weapons to not only security force members, but to the whole base population. No matter where the Air Force sends you, it's up to you to be motivated and find the opportunities that may be at your base. We're cops, you know, we work the gate, we do law enforcement duties, and then when we deploy, we can do anything from working just that base security, that perimeter defense, to branching outside the wire and pulling the Army's missions.
But when you're deployed, you get to see.
Wait a minute. I thought I heard something. Let me just go back for a little bit.
Base security, that perimeter defense, to branching outside the wire and pulling the Army's missions.
I thought I thought I heard something. Let me turn it up. Let me just go back just a little bit.
Outside the wire and pulling the Army's missions.
I've been deployed 4 times, 2 to Iraq, 2 to Afghanistan. The only time I seen Air Force is when there was an air base, and they were like on the flight line. Never mind. Maybe they were somewhere where I didn't see them.
But when you're deployed, you get to see it firsthand. You get to see the real reason why you're joined, why you're important, and what you're protecting.
You need to find the why. Why are you going to do this? What are you fighting for?
If this is something that you really want to do, it will be worth it. It's really up to the individual to take advantage of those opportunities.
When I first came into the career field, I didn't speak up for myself. I was a little bit shy, a little bit of a pushover, and now I'm 100% confident. I found a voice in security forces.
That was a little bit cheesy. That was cheesy. Alright, but I'm trying to see where this... I guess... Let me play this again. Maybe I missed it.
I wanted to do something really important.
I
But
think I was looking.
maybe like where would this tie into Space Force? Like I guess they would be guarding the spaceships. I mean, I can do that with ADHD. All right. Anyway, let's continue on to another job. All right. Ba 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 ba. Let me see. Let me look into. Okay, let's get rid of law enforcement. Let's do. Wait a minute. Arts and humanity. I never heard it that way. Let's see if that comes up. Okay, cyber transportation systems, logistics, public affairs, chaplain officer. God bless you. Personnel acquisition, radio frequency. Oh, look at services. Yeah, I could do that. Cooking. Uh-oh. What? No. Go back into... Come on, website. What's going on? It's called services. I want to see services. Click on services. Okay, here we go. Services, right? Man, having a hot meal, right, especially in the combat zone, would be that is a game changer. I'm telling you. I've been to places where we ate sandwiches every day and MREs every day. You know, sandwiches if we were lucky. Okay, knowledge of. Okay, no larceny, theft. Yeah, I could do this. Oh, it's got a video. We gotta watch this. U.S. Air Force Services. Oh.
The 4 core areas of services are food service, lodging, readiness, and fitness and sports.
What we do is we give them an overall view of
I think he had to memorize that for the video.
services career field as a whole. Then we narrow that training down to what their core jobs are going to be, their core areas. And the first thing we do is we go through the lodging and protocol aspect of service.
Lodging taught us how to have outstanding customer service.
They're getting that first line lesson of being a hotel manager.
Then they go into block 2, the culinary arts.
Wait a minute. This is all in services?
And then we move into the kitchen.
We don't just cook a meal, but we prepare food for the masses.
At first, everything's done by the instructor. They show us how to do it. And then they monitor us while we do it.
That's a
And
pretty
finally,
good looking
we
chow hall.
do everything on our own.
From block 3, we move
I wonder
into
what base
the
this
next
is.
portion of training,
Or
block
what?
4,
Yeah, what
culinary
air
readiness.
base?
We actually
Wh-
take them to a mock
Wait a minute.
fluid
Ooh.
location. So they will set up a tent, prepare
Ooh. I'm sorry. When I was a drill sergeant and the soldiers when they would do this, so this is headgear on top of headgear, right? What he did was he put his soft cap on backwards and he put his K-pot on top of that. Man, when I was a drill sergeant, I saw soldiers do that. Oh man, I would light them up in the field. I could not stand that. Ooh.
meals. We're learning how to go out
Ooh.
into the field and provide everyone there with everything you've learned here. From there, they'll transition into the last level of training, which is block 5, and that's the fitness aspect of training. They learn basic fitness objectives, which is being
Man, this
able to
one
go to a
MOS
fitness
does
center
all
and learn
this?
how to work equipment. They can give a basic orientation to a new customer of how to use pieces of equipment, as well as maintaining customer service and facility cleanliness.
I no longer now look at deployment as a scary situation because I know I'm going to make a difference once I get there.
I kind of like that. This is one MOS. Like if this one MOS, if it was the Army, it would have been like five different MOSs. That was I didn't expect that. That was you know, I want to see something space though. Like straight up like okay, let me click on this. Space systems operations for the enlisted. Let me see if I can do this. Space. Okay, looking at this picture, I can already see what this guy's in charge of, and the keyword operations. He's sitting behind a desk somewhere. I guess. Making sure the spaceships and stuff are launching. Okay, ignore my color vision, completion of, that's just a background check, simple scope. Oh, these are two different, I think that's a local background check. Alright, and then completion of BMT, BMT is their version of basic training. Oh, and they got a video, let me check it out, it's only a minute long too. What is this? Space Systems Operations, let's check it out. I could do this. Like all I did was push a button, right? Or light the fuse. I could do this with ADD. Whoa, that's getting high. Whoa. As long as I'm not on the rocket, we're good. Thanks, babe. There. Go get it, Mom. Yeah, as long as I'm not on the rocket, I think I'm good. Let me shut this door right quick. Be right back. Alright. You know what? I think that is, let me scan for some more jobs. Let me see. Alright guys, so last job, let me just find one more under logistics and transportation. Logistics, when I first came in the Army, I was a quartermaster, so I know what it's like working in supplying logistics. Oh, fuels. Okay, let's see what this maintain operate fuels and petroleum products for. Okay, let's check this out. Fueler.
Main objective for the Air Force is to fly planes. We know that
I'd make a mess. I would need a lot of dry sweep.
Without fuel, they don't get off the ground. My name is A1C Cortland Carson. I'm a fuels distribution operator. I got my degree from Western Carolina University in chemistry. As soon as I graduated, I enlisted. When I talked to my recruiter, I told him what my degree is. He kind of pointed me to a couple career fields that corresponded with that. When he said fuels, I automatically was drawn to it. I went through basic training in Lackland, straight from Lackland to Shepherd Air Force Base, where we did
Was she low crawling with a smile on her face?
Automatically was drawn to it. I went through basic training in Lackland.
She was. Low crawling shouldn't be fun.
Lackland, straight from Lackland to Shepherd Air Force Base, where we did tech school. Tech school is an intro course, just like a crash course in fuel. What fuel is, what kind of fuel we use, what fuel can do if it's mixed with the wrong things, and basically how to be safe with the fuel that you're gonna be handling. If you've ever been in like a chemistry lab, our lab is pretty much the same thing. We have to take fuel from the trucks, take it in the lab where we test the fuel, make sure it's at the correct temperature, it has the correct flash point, make sure everything that needs to be added in the fuel is added so the aircraft can perform correctly. We service pretty much any aircraft you can think of. So the C-17 is pretty huge. 50,000 gallons in the C-17 takes about 4 hours to pump.
Damn.
There are a lot of different career paths in the Air Force. Air Force is probably the best decision you can make in your life. As far as training that you'll never get anywhere else in the world, probably the best education you'll get anywhere in the world. I don't see any drawbacks from it. I only see benefits.
Nice. I like that. Ooh, alright guys, that's gonna be it. I didn't want this video to be too long. I just looked at some of the Space Force, I guess. Question mark? Space Force jobs. But anyway, I think this airman kind of summed it up. If you know, you really want a lot of good education and benefits, joining the military can be your route, but I will say this: the military is not for everyone. Not for everyone, and you know, even some of the branches. But anyway, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and guys, I will see you later. Space Force. I like how it just rolls off your tongue.